the mound in this one, Carlos Vargas.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
In the air, right field, Robles coming on, tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. Isaac Paredes digs in now. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rodriguez sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Gets under it and pops it up. Tellez. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is Victor Robles. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. There's a swing and a miss.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Eric Getty, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Myers makes the grab, 2 down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Arozarena on his way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. In the air, right side. DeCenzo pulls that one down. That is the new inning getting started. And now it's Christian Walker. Vargas back to work. Pulls that one foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there are 2 outs. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Now, Cal Raleigh
Raleigh.
Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. One up, one down. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. First pitch, and he just misses. One out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Walker takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs. And a foul ball.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Walker makes the catch, and the inning is over. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. On the ground to first. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
And that is out of play. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Foul ball. Altuve measures 5 feet 6 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Astros off and running on the homer. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out.
Over to Rodgers, to Walker, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Robles in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Base knock center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Outside low. Now 1 and 2. Line drive. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run.
Alvarez. And the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Fought off foul.
Well, these Astros, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And K is his third of the game.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Went hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was...
that got him.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Walker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one down the line, and that's foul. The 0-2. And he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. There's the strike. That one ripped right center field. Bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
DeZenzo sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Ground ball up the middle. Pena slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Back in Seattle, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Vargas back to work. Pitches in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that's down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the right fielder, Zach DeZenzo. Hit slowly on the ground. And he's safe at first.
He's good.
2 on, 1 out. And now here is Jake Myers. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get to it, and it eats him up.
Wastes no time there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air to left center. Rosarena after it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out.
Yeah, we got this.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
In the air, left field, Alvarez. Sizing this one up. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. This one in the air. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
2 down. At the plate, Jeremy Pena. Pena measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. 2 outs. That to right, Robles. And that'll do it. 3 up. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Right through there for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That's out to center field. Myers under it. Puts it away for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, J.P. Crawford. That's towards center. Myers moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Out towards right center field, DeZenzo on the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Santos. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 48.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ripped on a line. 1 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rodriguez snags it for the 2nd out.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
In the air out to center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Back at T-Mobile Park. And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. DeZenzo makes the catch for the out. One down. Moore stands in here, takes ball one low.
1-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
2-1.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is down low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Down the line. And that drops foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a high fly ball right field. DeZenzo makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. That one outside. And it's 1-0. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. That one misses. 2-1. And there's the strike.
2-2.
And now it's 3-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Rogers in plenty of time to first. And that is. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Jake Myers. Santos back to work. Up the middle. Bliss throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. Jose Altuve now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And fouled off. The 0-2. That one way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go ahead, run on base. Runner on the move. Pitch is low.
Down. Ball.
Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Astros are down quietly. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in.
the designated
Here's a
hitter,
new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Gusto.
Riley.
He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's the automatic. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Fair ball. The throw to third. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. A bunt, and it's popped up. Squeezes it, and there's one down. And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Fouled off down the right side. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. One runs in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2. A 2-run double.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Myers hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So man aboard, and here is Cal Raleigh. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it, and that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on double. Last chance coming up here for the Astros.
Number 75.
Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Next to hit, Christian Walker. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Bunting for a hit. Moore. Whips it across. Now one gone in the 9th.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Into left center for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there,
hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game.